Hello and welcome back to the channel. 'Tis I, Ken Lavigne, singer/vocal coach, and today we are looking at a new song from TESSERACT called Legion. I'm not actually sure how new it is. It might have been around for a while, but it's new to me because it was brought to my attention by one of our dear fans and subscribers here to the channel, Sean. Sean, who wrote quite a lengthy treatise of his love of the band and his desire for them to get as much attention as possible. Also, too, with giving me a little bit of history about the band. They're a djent metal band, which I think means sort of progressive metal, and they have a fantastic singer by the name of Daniel Tompkins. He's been their main vocalist for all but one album, so he's had many years of training at this stage. This is one of, if not the best representations of his vocal range, and it's an amazing collection of highs, lows, fries, false folds, flips, and almost operatic vocal techniques. So I'm very excited about this. In several interviews and live streams, he's talked about this particular album, their most recent, as a whole was more about giving a full performance versus being grounded for reproduction in live shows. So he went all out on many of the tracks on the album. And Sean goes on to write that he's seen the band perform live and can certainly confirm this, that the album, I guess maybe the vocals are so out there and difficult that it's really difficult, or if not impossible, to reproduce it in its entirety live. And yeah, that can be a tricky thing to balance as a performer. But we will find out watching this non-live performance. This is the official music video of Legion. So let's take a listen to this track. Djent metal. I actually had to look up that particular term. I didn't know what it was. It's like someone on a subreddit said, explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old. I'm like, yes, please. Feed me. I'm not entirely sure what that means. And okay, here we go. Legion. Beautiful. Yeah, lovely silky vocals off the top. There's an interesting play that he's doing here. At least I'm only going with from what I hear. I'm not entirely sure how he's producing this, but from my mind, when he's starting off those phrases, there's 4 main attacks or onsets that you have. There's more, but the 4 main ones that you listen for are the balanced onset, where the vocal folds come together and they're immediately vibrating in a balanced way. There's a breathy onset. There's a vocal fry, which if you're a metal fan, you're very familiar with. And then there's also the glottal attack. And what I hear is this is like the beginning of those phrases, like breathy on steroids. So it feels like I get this image of the uvular sort of ball hanging at the back of your throat, just flapping around, adding an extra bit of distortion on there, because there's just so much air being pushed through. Let's have a listen to that. See if I can point it out. Fill my eyes with blood. You hear that? Fill my eyes. It's not. It almost feels like it's almost compression distortion, but it's also like a lot of air being pumped through there. Yeah, I can't replicate it and do it justice. Let's just sit back and enjoy it, I guess. Again. Blindness. So you hear it in that blindness. That's what I'm trying to point out there. Anyway, whatever. Beautiful long-held notes. Yeah, a sense of legato, a real sense of binding those notes together from the vocal perspective. Dude has definitely got range. Yeah, that is a high falsetto note. And well supported. Falsetto, head voice. It's high. It's getting up there. Higher than I can sing, that's for sure. Dan's driving the spaceship. He's not just a lead singer of a progressive metal band. No. He's also a stunt driver for SpaceX. Okay, I can feel it coming. You can feel that sort of sense of compression and distortion in his voice. I can feel like he's gearing up for something here. And I guess his space capsule's getting a little bumpy too. Oh, I was wrong. More falsetto. Red alert! Whew. Yeah, I was getting chills there. That was great. Yeah, wonderful track. So beautiful. Yeah, his vocals feel. I'm just going back to the mix here. It's just like I said, so silky smooth on my headphones, and I'm hearing everything here. I kind of like that. There's a sense of balance within the force. Another space metaphor. Here we go. Microphone just loves his voice. Listen to that. Yeah, it's so sensitively done. Yeah, so you'll notice the interplay between the straight tone and vibrato. When I have a conversation with any of my students, especially if they're at the beginning of their journey and discovering their voice, vibrato is one of those things that is really mystifying. They're not entirely sure. They call it tremolo. They're like, what's that wobbly thing that you hear Celine Dion do with her voice? Like they're not really sure exactly how to even generate that tone, and it can take a while. And when you listen to a good singer and they know what they're about, they can easily turn that vibrato on and off, and you'll hear that when you listen to him sing straight tone and then finishes off those beautiful phrases that are continuing. It's almost like there's a continuation of the energy beyond when the singing stops, and during that moment there's this lovely finish of vibrato, and that just says this guy's an experienced vocalist. He knows exactly how he wants to shape that tone. It's great. I love it. I just love listening to talented singers kick ass. That's awesome. was great. It's not over yet. Good video. Nice fade out too. Oh, we're starting again. I didn't mean to start it again. This moment here where he's going between fry scream and falsetto and a nice hooty head voice, very skillfully done. And I would imagine it takes a tremendous amount of, it's like a buildup of tension and then release, tension and release, kind of very much like the video. And you get the sense too, as a performer, once the train leaves the station, you're strapped in for the entire ride. You have nowhere to look but straight ahead, because that's where that train is heading to, or in this case, spaceship. He went to the danger zone and lived to tell the tale vocally. Thank you very much, Sean, for bringing this to my attention. I enjoyed that immensely, and I'm going to learn a little bit more about Daniel Tompkins and his amazing vocal feats of strength, perhaps even listen to more of the album. Stay tuned for that. And also, too, you can leave your comments along with mine down below in the comment section. There is a special place that YouTube has. Oh, there we go. That's the animation I was looking for. You can leave a comment down below. I was kind of like killing time there. And let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this track? What do you think of djent progressive metal? Is that your cup of tea, or are you into something else? Also, too, if you're not yet a member like Sean of this fabulous community, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And we want to get those subscribers up to, well, as high as the next Falcon Heavy launch. And lastly, if you want to cut through all the noise, get a hold of me directly. There are links down below in the description where you can leave me a lengthy note and let me know what I need to review next. All right. So thank you so much for taking time out of your super busy day and spending a few of those precious moments here with me. Truly, much love and appreciation to you all. Stay safe out there, and we will see you next time.